What is up, everyone? Safe Investor AG here, and today I wanted to explain to you guys why SaucerSwap is not only the future, but it's going to take over in the Hbar ecosystem. And I wanted to dive deeper into this market maker, if you were to call it. Okay, so first of all, let's go through the basics. Currently, right now, the TVL is at 28 million. Yes, it dropped from 29 million to 28 million, but that's because it's the value. Okay, doesn't mean people withdrew, but it's just the value. And the market cap is at 10 million. Okay, circulating supply, it got increased, which is perfect. Okay, now let's look at what's getting done with the TVL, this total value locked. What's going on with this? Okay, all right, so you're gonna click here right on the price of SaucerSwap, and it'll take you right here. So here it is. The liquidity right now, currently, there's 28 million. This is going to add a zero pretty soon. Just know that, and it's going to spike even higher. So this is the liquidity tracker since August. So in August, it entered the $1 million realm in liquidity. I remember back in the day, I'm talking about June, July, before any of this, when this was right under $1 million. It jumped from 200,000 to about 700,000 in liquidity, and now it entered the million. And look at that, it was a single digit, and in one spike it entered a double-digit million, and it kind of traded sideways. You see that? Now it's looking to push up, okay, to the high double digits. It's going to enter the mid and high double digits. It's going to enter. Okay, so anyways, so let's look at the chart to see where most of this liquidity is sitting at. So you're going to click on Sauce, and if you click on Sauce, the token right here, it's going to take you to this window. Now let's go and see where all that liquidity is sitting at. So right now, the first pool, it's on the Sauce and Hbar's liquidity pool. Okay, and there's about 5 million on there on that pool. The second one, number 2, is Sauce and XSauce. There's about 1.1 million, and then it slowly trickles down. But as you can tell, the one that's getting most of the liquidity here, it's Sauce. You see that? Look at that token, Sauce, 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 Sauce. And then I would say the second one is Hbar. Now this automated market maker, it'll eventually reach volumes of, I'm talking about millions, like 10, 20, 50 millions. Because I think, and this is my estimation, because of how the utility that SaucerSwap is, this is going to explode, and it's gonna share not just right below 1%, because right now, look at the volume, it's at 100,000, and if we look at Hbar right now, the volume is at 53 million. You do the math, okay, that's not even 1%. That's probably 0.25%. I think that's gonna get increased to at least 1, maybe even 2%, and eventually it'll reach 5% of the total volume of Hbar ecosystem. So imagine if you get to 1%, it would be a 5 million. This is gonna Sauce is completely going to just take over the entire graph. So if we look at his Twitter, the new updates is, here it is. The Hbar network has experienced explosive growth in the first month of 2023. And check this out, ladies and gents. This is just the beginning. These people know what they're doing. They know what's coming, and they know what they're going to reach at the end of this year. Which leads me to my graph. I gave you guys, if you go to my YouTube channel, if you go to my community page, this is how you get here. So on my channel, there's a home, video, shorts, playlist, and community tab. Click on the community tab, and you're gonna see this chart I shared. Now I know people are saying, oh yeah, we're gonna shoot up to 70 cents, 40 cents next month. Now you gotta be realistic, people. You have to be really realistic. Remember, with the rate hikes and the economy how it's doing right now, it pulled a ton of liquidity out of the system, a lot, and it's been pulling out for the past since December of last year. That's when it started. So yeah, and but look what has been happening to Sauce. See this is from August. The liquidity in Sauce has been going up. It entered the $1 million in August, and now it entered the double digits in around late August, and it stayed in the double digits. It means people are not just leaving their money there, but they're putting more money in there, even though liquidity has been taken out of the market. What does that tell you about this bad boy? So, and then you look at the chart. That's why Sauce is trying to freaking explode. Okay, it's trying to explode. It's broken the ceilings over and over. So you broke it here, broke it here, broke it here, and then I told you guys this was gonna reach 4 cents, which it did. It kissed 4 cents, and now it's retracing back. There's about 14 more days I would anticipate until the next spike, and the next spike is gonna be probably the beginning of the beginning, even though I think the beginning already started. So anyways, in my graph, I'm predicting that Hbar, along with the micros inside Hbar, they're slowly going to trend up. You see that? So it's not going to be it's not going to completely abruptly just spike up, guys. Just stay realistic. It's going to slowly trade sideways and push up. It's going to trade sideways and push up. Trade sideways and push up. And we're most likely, I'm estimating we're going to finish the year in about 25 cents. This is Hbar, 25 cents to 35 cents. And then 2024, then it's going to explode. Why 2024? Why do you think? Because the entire crypto market depends on Bitcoin. In 2024, it's going to have Bitcoin's going to have its next Bitcoin halving cycle. Happens every 4 years. So this is a chart. In 2012, it jumped from, what was it, like $20, $10 to $20, and after the halving, it runs for 2 years. So it went from like $10 all the way to stinking, what is it over here, 1100. That's 100x, people, for 2 years. And then it consolidated for another 2 years. 2016 Bitcoin halving, it ran from $200 for the next few years. 2017, 2019, it ran to $20,000, people. That's crazy. Then it consolidated for 2 years. Once it consolidates, it only trades sideways, and it touches the previous bottom one last time. Y'all see that? And then in 2020, as we can see here, it ran from 3,000 all the way to 70,000. That's a 20. That's an easy 25x. So the consolidation is almost over. So liquidity got sucked out of the system. Okay, so even though Bitcoin has been pulling back, okay, it's gonna have another Bitcoin halving in 2024, and it's going to explode. Okay, it'll explode. Sending Hbar, I'm anticipating 80 cents to, as I showed right here, to $1.25. That's a roughly 50x. But SaucerSwap, this thing is gonna go outer space. I don't know. I really don't know how high it's gonna go, because it doesn't need much liquidity to explode. All it needs, not even 1% of whatever Hbar reaches. So the liquidity is flowing in even in a bear market. Could you imagine that? Yes. Sauce has been trending down. No, excuse me, sideways. But the liquidity has been getting bumped up. You see that? And I think that's the reason why Hbar, they had no option but to up the supply. It was a 17 million, 16 million, 17 million to 25 million, because shorts had no other options. If they wanted to keep it trading sideways, see that? They had to increase that supply. Or else right now, Hbar will be sitting at 20 cents. Yes, it'd be sitting at 15, 20 cents. But they have no option now. If they up the supply again, it's only going to last another, look how long it lasted. When they upped the supply back in November-ish, December, it only stayed in 3 to 4 cents for not even 3 weeks, and then it exploded. If they up the supply again, okay, shorts will be shooting themselves in their foot, and they're gonna catapult it probably to 20-25 cents, sending Sauce, I don't know, to the sky somewhere. He's gonna hit a couple planes, but it's a great day to be alive, because we're almost done with this cycle. I cannot imagine what's gonna happen. See what they're saying in their Twitter. This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, guys. SaucerSwap, it's gonna dominate the Hbar ecosystem, and the more research I do, the more, the little I read, and I can't imagine how high this thing is gonna rocket. So the closest thing I have to compare this to is, as I've already told you guys, PancakeSwap. So if you look at Cake, it's going to follow this trajectory, except it's going to follow even higher. Cake went from, 30 cents all the way to $40. $40 freaking dollars. From 30 cents to $40. That's 100x plus. Okay? That's 100x plus. Sauce is going to go even higher. It's going to go much, much, much higher. Okay? The reward you make when you stake here doesn't compare to a market maker or an exchange. I'm glad that you can reward here, this not being an exchange. Well, you also what happened to FTX, Voyager, Mumu, and nobody trusts an exchange anymore. I'm glad this is just a market maker in the Hbar ecosystem. If you compare it to, this is Binance. Okay, you go to Binance US. Binance, yeah, they're cool, they're legit. The problem is they're an exchange, and nobody trusts an exchange right now. You can stake it there. If you stake your Ethereum, okay, there's lock-in periods. Obviously, you can't touch it for like 3, 4, 6 months. I don't know. It gives you 4.9%. Your BNB, they give you 2.7%. Your Cardano, 4.5%. And the highest one over here is your Atom, 15%. Your Protocol, Algorand, you can stake them all. But look at SaucerSwap, okay? If you look at SaucerSwap and their farming, look at their staking. They don't compare to this. Look, 80% APY, 66% APY, 70% APY. You see what I mean? Liquidity is going to explode. Now, obviously, the more liquidity it flows in here, that percentage is going to drop. It will. But it ain't going to matter, because it's never going to be this low. If it gets to this low, the APY gets this low, it means SaucerSwap will be, the price will have to be somewhere in the, shoot, $35. That's the only way. And but yeah, time is on our side. All the components, all the everything is on our side. So it's a great day to buy and hold Sauce and Hbar, because this will make millionaires in about 5 to 7 years. It is a long hold. And if you don't want to hold out long, just 1 to 3 years, you'll be rich. But you just gotta learn to hold and learn to be patient. And I hope this video was helpful to you guys. If you have a comment below, when do you think the explosion will happen? I believe the beginning of 2024. The beginning just started, and the official beginning will be 2024. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below what you guys think about this video. And don't forget, don't be impatient, don't be greedy, and don't be lazy. Okay, if you like something, research it, work for it. You guys take care. Bye.